What's up, guys? It's Wacko. Welcome you to SDS Season 8 quarter, no, semifinals. Um, so round 2 playoffs. Today we got 2 games to watch, um, obviously. So, anyways, we have our, I believe, 6th seed, the Danley versus P. McGee, the, I think, 3rd seed. We have the Reggie Lecky, Dracovish, Tara Breloom, Screamtail, Lucario, and Iron Moth with a new, very, looks kind of fat, Gen 5 sprite. We're also facing P. McGee, who slotted Pikachu in the first slot, which is really surprising, but it's definitely his answer to Reggie Lucky. So I guess I'm not surprised to see it. We also have Pelipper, as well as Archelon, which also looks like it has a Gen 5 sprite. Yeah, because it's not like the Gen 9 weirdo art anymore. And then we have the Terra Floatzel, Volcanion, and Tapu Koko. This is looking like a really good matchup for Reggie Lucky regardless. I mean, like, if you're having to bring up Pikachu to beat Reggie Lucky, like, you are kind of fucked. But anyways, surprised to see Iron Moth here, but I mean, it does kind of deal with that electric terrain core, and like P. McGee has been bringing Coco plus Pelipper to like everything, so not surprised really to see it. It also kind of breaks through like our Chaladon. The only thing though is like it can speed boost, but like it's still not gonna beat Floatzel, which is kind of sad. It would have to be like speed boost and agility, which I feel like you just can't really slot on like such a hyper offensive team, or going into a hyper offensive team. So, anyways, we have Terra Fairy on the Floatzel and Terra Water on the Breloom. I think Terra Water Breloom is. I don't know actually. I feel like I would have gone like just Terra Grass, maybe. Terra Water is like somewhat fair though. We're gonna see Screamtail lead into um, that thing, and it's not especially defensive for some reason, so we're gonna see in Archelon. It's gonna click substitute. Sub leftovers Archelon is like absolutely disgusting. Um, and we're gonna see Breloom's not gonna heal up enough to do that, but we're gonna see the Iron Moth switching on the Flash Cam. We're gonna see some Sun and Quark Drive speed for Moth, so it's gonna do nothing because Volcanion is very silly. Discharge is not gonna knock it out, which is super unfortunate, and Earth Power is gonna knock out Iron Moth because Iron Moth is a piece of shit. That thing got Thunderbolt though, like that Volcanion died, and I'm pretty sure Danley just kind of won the game there, but well, not with Iron Moth specifically, but Volcanion is pretty annoying for like Dracovish, for example. Anyways, we're gonna see a crit Flash Cannon come onto the Taylor Swift. We're gonna see Sunny Day again. Unfortunately, it's not Spit F boosting, which is kind of unfortunate. We're gonna see Screamtail try to wish. For some reason, the Screamtail is slower than Archelon. I have no idea why the fuck you'd make it slower, but whatever. We're gonna get the wish pass into Lucario, and we're gonna run the close combat. So this is a weird thing with P. McGee's team is like Archelon plus Blissey is super annoying in prep because like you want to run physical mons to break through Blissey specifically, but it makes it harder to break through Archelon. And honestly, Archelon is probably just the bigger threat. So I don't know. It's just like a preference of like who do I want to hit harder. Not to mention like Archelon can just run like Assault Vest too, and like the rest of his team can get like Skull Burns or Steam Eruption. Very annoying shit. We're gonna see Screamtail come in on the Coco. Does Coco knock this thing out? Oh, you see the Thunder knock it out. Yeah, that's fair. We're gonna see Dracovish. It's obviously gonna be Choice Scarf. We're gonna see the Earthquake pop out against Archelon. And I believe... Oh, you switch out, actually. We're gonna see Electro Shot. Does this knock out Breloom? I think it... Oh, it doesn't. But Breloom kinda just dies next turn, because... Yeah. Plus it's faster. That's kind of unfortunate. Kind of unfortunate. Actually, the Danley could have Terra'd earlier. He could have Terra Watered on the Flash Cannon. Actually, that's Weird. We're gonna see Lucario Extreme Speed as it dies to U-turn, and like this is not looking good for Dedanley. Um, Fear not, we have Dracovish come in. We're gonna get a crit Earthquake, which kind of does nothing. Because Dracovish is kind of weak. Um, it's gonna hard switch into Regieleki as the Pelipper comes in. Really good prediction. Then we're gonna see Pikachu come in, and yeah, the Danley's like, yeah, I know Pikachu's coming in. So he's gonna Ancient Power. And he's gonna Ancient Power the Archaludon. I don't really know why PMG's trying to sack off Archaludon like that, but I mean, sure. We're gonna see the Ancient Power boost, which is kind of unfortunate because this Reggie's actually choice locked. So he has to go into Vish here on the Terra Water, or not the Terra Water, the Terra Fairy. I believe here, yeah, you just Terra Blast to kill it. And the Regieleki is Scarf, so we're gonna see Thunderbolt just barely not knock out Floatzel, and the Danley's gonna lose. If this Regieleki just killed Floatzel, he won. He absolutely won this game. Archaludon's at 13%. That thing's not taking a Thunderbolt. This thing's also not taking a Thunderbolt. It's also boosting Thunderbolt. This thing's not taking... Sorry, Volcano's not taking anything. Floatzel would have died. Yeah, the Danley was 1% away from moving on to finals, and it's so unfortunate because I was rooting for Dedanley. Yeah, and this happened early in the week, so it was basically this next match, me versus Fletch. We're basically fighting for whoever's gonna lose to P. McGee next week. So, not that I don't have faith in myself. I just don't have faith in myself. So, maybe Fletch does, but I also don't think Fletch has like a grass type. So, like, what his electric type's Palma. I mean, honestly, Palma is kind of surprising me in EDC right now. But anyway, this week it is Seed 8 Wacka versus, I believe, Seed 5 Fletch. So I'm gonna come in with the Latios, Melmetal, Terra Diancie. It's gonna be Terra Poison. Yeah, Terra Poison. Just pretty good into like Pecharunt, I think. I also have Nidoqueen, which is also kind of good against Pecharunt, like just clicking like sub. I'm thinking it's gonna switch out like Subtoxic or whatever. Moltres, Assault Vest. Or I'm sorry, well, these Moltres is Assault Vest, but in general, I'm bringing a Moltres. And Tauros probably a Fire, which I feel like I haven't really used this season. I think all it's done so far is get sacked, which is unfortunate. So maybe it'll click a button for once, maybe not. Fletch bringing the Pecharunt Trapagos. Very annoying duo. Both also have a Gen 5 sprite. I have no idea why they even bothered to give base Trapagos a Gen 5 sprite, but I mean, like, I can appreciate it. Not really sure how it'll work when they implement like the full, like Gen 9 animations. But you never know. We also see Low Kicks, Chandelure, Terra Bronzong, and Sylveon. The Bronzong is Terra Steel, which I assumed he would bring Terra Steel because he wants to wall Melmetal. He also kind of wants to wall Nidoqueen, and Nidoqueen would have to run a Fire move, which doesn't really want to click a Fire move into Chandelure. But I guess he also doesn't want to switch in like non-Air Balloon Chandelure into Nidoqueen, so I don't know. Anyways, he's gonna lead Chandelure as I lead Latios. Draco Meteor just fucking kills it. I basically just had to hope he wasn't Modest Scarf, but if he was Modest Scarf, then I was like, I think this is worth, like, losing Latios to get this information on Chandelure. I could have went hard Gmolt here, and honestly, hard Gmolt would have been, like, a fine play as well. But there's another thing that I want to save Gmolt for, so yeah. Low Kicks is going to do 52% with knockoff, which is fucking insane. As Pecharunt comes in on the Raging Bull, we're going to get that crit Raging Bull for some reason. It did a lot. That did a lot. And now he's going to Shadow Ball my Nidoqueen, get the Spit F drop as I substitute. I thought maybe he'd just like Parting Shot out, but no, he's just going to Shadow Ball me and he gets the Spit F drop, which kind of sucks for me because I'm not wanting to stay in on it. Shukaberry is going to take it down to 46. As now he's going to... Oh! Wait. Am I remembering this wrong? I thought for some reason he stayed in with Petron. But no, I think I predicted Bronzong to come in here, so I just went Moltres. And he's going to Terra Steel because he doesn't want to take the hit. He's going to click Toxic, which... I mean, like, kind of sucks, but it's kind of also whatever. But I think he's going to want to keep that Bronzong around, so I'm going to U-turn into Melmetal. As Hubaton passes back into Bronzong. On my double Iron Bash was like, oh, as soon as Bronzong comes in, like, I'm going to know it's Helmet. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to go back into Nidoqueen as he clicks Body Press. And I think here, do I click Sub? Yeah, I click Sub thinking he might switch out to take more hits on, like, Melm. Thunderbolt doesn't knock it out, though, which really sucks for me as he knocks me out with Psychic. Now I'm going to go Diancie because I'm like, I think Diancie kind of just wins from here, but I miss Diamond Storm, which really sucks. He's going to recover as I Calm Mind. And I think, yeah, he's going to start Nasty Plotting, and I'm like, oh shoot. I need to, like, start doing damage. If Diamond Storm doesn't do anything, it also doesn't get the defense boost again, which kind of sucks for it, but, you know, it's whatever. Lokick's going to U-turn into Bronzong as I Draining Kiss. I kind of forgot that Draining Kiss was a contact move. So now he's going to go back into Lokick, so I'm like, yeah, I think Knockoff just kills me. So I'm going to go into Tauros, and then Tauros from here just claims something. Unless the Sylveon's, like, physically bulky, but it's not physically bulky. So yes, Tauros is going to do something for this season. Finally. Like, literally its first kill, which is insane, because, like, Mod's not bad. It's just, like, I haven't used it, so, yeah. He's going to Rock Polish with Terapagos, and, like, basically Tauros' purpose was to make sure Terapagos doesn't, like, start setting up, but he's going to set up anyways as I Thunder Wave on his Calm Mind, and I'm like, oh shoot, he's a Lumberry. Because you can do that with Terapagos in a no hazards format. I have no idea why this fucking thing is allowed. But he's going to Rock Polish again, and I'm like, oh shoot. Lusterpert, I still outsped it after +3, but I guess that makes sense. Terra Starstorm is going to knock Moltres into Berserker range as Fire Wrath just knocks it out, thankfully. Now he's going to go Low Kicks, and I just click Air Slash, and I'm kind of wondering why my Moltres outsped it, but even if I didn't outspeed it, I'm pretty sure Melmetal just eats anything and just kills it with Bash. So it wasn't like a big deal at the end, but that Low Kicks really scared me. But yeah, GG's to Fletch. Nasty Plot was a pretty good bring. Into a team, I thought Petron wasn't even going to come, but it did. Chandelure I definitely thought was coming. And it's really funny too, because he was trying to drop Chandelure like week 7. I'm like, nah, transactions closed like 3 weeks ago, dude. But I'm sure glad that he kept it so I can go it. Anyway, but no, it was like really good into my team. Like it kind of walls Tauros. It kind of breaks Diancie because he struggles with Diancie like a lot. Definitely kind of breaks like Nidoqueen a bit, and it kind of baits in Moltres for Terapagos, which this is what he wanted. Like he wanted to bait in Moltres like the entire game, but I just like wasn't falling for it. Yeah, still good plays by him though. Love Nasty Plot. Did I see anything else heat? Like I think bringing Pikachu is kind of cool. Sub Archaludon is also cool. It's not like heat. It's just kind of disgusting. I mean, like, nothing else really. Sunny Day's a cool, good bring versus Rain. The Danley really needed, like, a comeback versus Rain, because, like, last year, he kind of had a Sun team that kind of lost to a Rain team, but he kind of leaned into the Rain in a finals game, but he just unfortunately lost because an actual Rain team will beat a team that's trying to beat Rain. So, I'm sorry, like an actual rain team will beat a team that's pretending to be a rain team. So yeah, unfortunate. The Danley should have won this. Finals should have been me versus the Danley, which is cool because like it would have been like seed 6 versus seed 8. I think that would have been interesting, but we're gonna see the rematch of P McGee versus me, and I guess we'll see how that goes. And I'll see you guys next week.